Well, it's 4 a.m. and we're gonna make a quick tea and go chase down a sunrise.
We are on the move. Raj is finishing his tea, so I'm gonna go get in the car. We're back in Lulworth and it's completely empty. Exactly how we wanted it to be.
So we caught the sunrise. We're already done with that, and it's probably only like 5:30 or something like that.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's never a bad choice shooting for a sunrise. You start your day off super early, which means hopefully you sleep better that night. Sometimes they're a little bit more miraculous than it was this morning. It's a little bit too cloudy for some crazy colors or anything, but we had a nice morning hike. It was great. We just have to find any place that's open now for a coffee. I'm gonna clean my lens really quick just because I got some droplets on it. But yeah, beautiful morning. Way to start day 2. All right, we are locking up the tiny home, and now we are going to, well, first of all, we just took a banger nap after that sunrise mission. We got up at like 4 o'clock for it or whatever. Banger nap, refreshed. We're gonna go check out the Isle of Portland and Weymouth. And what are we gonna do over there, George?
So on the Isle of Portland, we're just gonna do some exploring. And I think we're gonna head back to Weymouth for lunch. I found a really cool pub called Sticks and Stones.
Sticks and Bones.
Sticks and Bones. But unfortunately, it is closed because it's Monday. So we're gonna have to find something else.
Yeah,
We'll do it. Yeah. So come with us in the Purple Beast.
Worst comes to worst, we'll just go to the graveyard across the street and explore that. Well, we just went through Weymouth, and now we're crossing over to the island of Portland over there. We'll see what we can get into over here.
Look at this giant sandbank.
Yeah, this thing is
Just Chesil Beach.
Yeah.
Which is where I'm going to find all my cool fossils and my trinkets, and I'm going to take them all home.
There you go. We're very excited for the fossils. George, I have to ask you, is this the most scenic Starbucks you've ever been to?
Yeah, it's like on your right, coffee, on your left, fall into the sea.
The sea, yeah. You can see that massive like sandbar beach, Chesil Beach over there. Just a quick coffee pit stop before we go to Island of Portland, which is trivial information here. This Portland here is what Portland, Maine, where I've taken you a bunch of times, is named after.
Yeah.
The funny thing about our international marriage is that you live in Hampshire County. Sean and Kaylee lived in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Just so many towns, counties, even states just named after each other, really. Yeah. We've seen the British side of it and the American side of a lot of different townships and cities. All right, we're gonna get a little caffeine and then go exploring.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, we've made it. We're on the Isle of Portland. Couple things. This is not a very bougie island, but it is rich in history. There is a castle close to right when you drive in from Weymouth. Castle was actually built by Henry VIII in like the mid 1500s, used as like a fort for defense against the French, actually. Something about this island that reminds me of San Francisco is just how steep and hilly it is. Like the second you get on the island, it's switchbacks. You're driving up, you climb at least a couple hundred feet. Another thing that reminds me of San Francisco about this place is they have a prison, an active prison on this island, kind of like Alcatraz. It was built in the mid 1800s, but today it's used for actually young men, young offenders from 18 to 21 years old. They currently have over 500 inmates, just a mile that way, so watch out. But right now we're going to explore Portland Bill, the lighthouse behind me, and yeah, let's go check it out.
I have a coffee.
And she has a coffee.
So we've just had a little walkies.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Down to
little
the
hiking spots you can check out over here.
Yeah, but there's this cool, like, real flat bit in the background there.
Right there.
Maybe we should go down there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's a great spot just to like bring like a little propane tank and like a bowl, make some soup or have a sandwich and just chill and just read a book.
Yeah.
It's got people sailing all day all over here. Yesterday was calm seas. Today is definitely the day to go
Yeah, we've
sailing.
got a lot more boats. I think we've got some
Back that way, towards the obelisk.
this way.
Keep going,
to
keep
the
going.
obelisk. Oh, there we go. I got him. Yeah. So.
But yeah, again, it's not a bougie island, but
No.
there's a lot of activity stuff going on, right? There's a lot of bike riders, sailing.
There's stuff happening.
There's stuff happening for sure.
And yeah, so we'll probably go down to that little thing.
Yeah, let's go walk over here.
Let's go.
So one of the best parts about exploring anything is you just never know what you're going to find. We ended up hiking down a little bit and found this really flat rock over here with nothing behind you but open sea.
And it's so flat that it almost looks man-made, but it's not.
Yeah.
The sound of the sea is the best sound.
It is the best white noise behind you
Yeah.
to just zone out and read a book or just chill. But honestly, this is great.
Yeah.
Hey, happy anniversary. Day 2. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Ryan's currently climbing up this giant rock. I do not condone this activity, but he's doing it. And I will not be doing it because the idea of falling into the sea is my worst nightmare. But look at him go, he's like a monkey. His mic is still connected, so he could be talking mad about me right now. And I'll know when I listen back to this video clip. Just in case anyone was wondering, this is what is below the giant death rock that Rye climbed up. Also, I have to show you the ledge that I just jumped over to get over to this side. It was awful. I'm going to show you now. So I was just walking, okay, and I was like, everything's fine, la 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 la. And then you get to this like crack in the rock, and it's just like an abyss that you have to jump over, which I did not enjoy. Basically, there was a seagull trying to steal my coffee. He almost did. You asshole. What the f***'s happened? It's a travesty. A travesty. It's terrible.
So I found out I leave to go climb a rock for about 2 minutes and a seagull attacks you and your coffee. Oh, dear.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, dear.
There was 2 ladies up there that obviously saw and witnessed the brutal attack before I got here.
Yeah.
And they were laughing.
I mean, it is kind of funny. It's just an expensive little mishap. Either way, we're going to keep exploring. And I survived the rock climb. So one thing about Portland, in 2012, when London hosted the Olympics, Portland hosted all of the sailing events. And you can see we are literally above the clouds out there. So you can see how like drastically we climbed several hundred feet to get up to the top of this island.
So we are here at Chesil Beach, also known as Pebble Beach because it's more pebbles than sand. And it's also known for lots of fossils. And I want to find some fossils for my trinkets. So come find fossils with me, quick.
This is truly like Pebble Beach. I feel like I'm on the moon, but also like at the beach, like a hybrid. It's literally pebbles as far as you can see forever. This is another one of those places can just escape the world and go to this random pebble planet. Also, not very easy to move around this place. All right, well that was a workout. We are gonna leave whatever planet this is. We're gonna go to Weymouth and grab something to eat because we're freaking starving. All right guys, we are back on planet Earth. Originally I wanted to go to Sticks and Bones. It was like an 80s kind of pub with like old retro video games with the joysticks. It's closed because it's Monday. We're gonna go in here, grab a drink, and just talk to some locals and find out where we should go. If you had one day in Weymouth, where are you gonna eat? That's what we're hoping to find out.
So this bridge is opening for this little guy down here to get through.
I don't know much about the history of this harbor, but I know it was heavily utilized during World War II for whatever reason. But it is one of the biggest, like, I guess, man-made harbors in the UK. Like the second biggest one, I think, or something like that I read.
And this seagull is laughing at me because he's probably friends with the one that tried to steal my coffee.
Yeah, there's a whole seagull problem that we have going on right now.
I've declared war.
Yes.
So we've ended up at the George Bar and Grill.
Yes, we have.
Ryan did a lot of research, but we've settled here and we're starving. Our food is here.
It is.
Fish and chips.
I just went American, whatever.
Some ribs.
It's my
and
weekend
some
too.
wings.
It's my weekend too.
Yeah, treat
Whatever.
yourself, beach.
I know it's not going to be that great, but I'm really excited for that. That looks freaking awesome.
Oh, you want to have some?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we just ate at the George Inn, which is what she's pointing to right now. I need to apologize because I literally was like, I know it's not going to be great. It was literally the best ribs and wings I've had in this country outside of my own. Mm-hmm. But for real, it was so good. They slow cooked those ribs for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
They fell right off the bone.
It was so good. I mean, we had barbecue just before we left the States, and I said to Ryan, let me try some, that it was better than the barbecue that we had in the States, which kind of really never happens.
Yeah. No, it was fantastic. The wings, the same thing. Fell right off the bone.
Such a good flavor.
Flavor was good. They weren't like deep fried or anything. They were just a nice grilled wing.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. The George Inn.
And you can actually see behind us what we're going to do next. There it is. Down here, that man down there is going to be taking us on a powerboat tour.
And we're going on an 1.5 hour long tour of the coast.
Yeah. I will film as much as I can without dropping my phone in the sea.
And I'm going to take my camera as well. So excited. This is going to be a great day. We had to adapt. We were originally going to go on a kayaking thing on our own.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cloudy, kind of rainy. Mm-hmm. So instead, we're just going to blast through the ocean at 40 miles an hour. So whatever.
100%. So you'll see us next on a boat.
Stay tuned.
We're life jacketed.
Here's our boat.
There's the boat.
We're getting on this thing.
Let's go. I feel like my hair looks like Christopher Walken.
You do look like Christopher Walken.
I like Christopher Walken.
Foo Fighters. That was crazy. It was absolutely beautiful. We saw everything we did yesterday
from the other side.
From the seaside.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was so good. So worth the money.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back. I just wiped all the salt off my face and body from that experience. That was crazy. It was super fun. We were looking for dolphins the whole time. Didn't see any dolphins. But again, we saw everything we saw yesterday.
It was so cool, and we were going over some monster waves because it got real windy.
Yeah, my dude, I didn't catch his name, but my dude, Mr. Sailor, it was like Velocicoaster on the water.
Yeah. So we never actually went down into Durdle, like onto the beach.
No.
So we were actually closer than we got yesterday.
So the next step is to just kind of take a chill. It looks like I'm going to be cooking dinner.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back to our little tiny house in the field.
Yeah.
Next thing you'll see is probably me starting to make some dinner.
Yay.
And that'll be the end of day 2 of 3. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. So for dinner, we're going to do a bolognese for an anniversary dinner. I've got some olive oil in here. We've got some beef mince. We've got some green pepper. We got some onion. We got some garlic. And we got some spices from a local Sainsbury's. We're going to try to make what we can in this tiny little house to have a nice romantic dinner.
And we have Chef Benoit.
Here we go. We're simmering over here. We got the bay leaves, we got the garlic, we got the onion, we got the green pepper, we got the salt, we got the pepper itself. We're just letting it sit. And once I feel like we're at that point, we're gonna get that pasta going. And then it's gonna be romantic dinner time. Hey! Listening to Fear and Beer podcast, having some homemade bolognese in a tiny house, in a field. Life is good. There's someone. Oh my god.
You asshole. What the f happened?